Hi there, it's Dennis from Aspen Thicket Grouse Dogs. Thanks for tuning in. Haven't done many videos in a little while. Just been kind of going through the springtime, finishing up freestyle and Greco wrestling season and baseball and whatnot. And now we're kind of getting back in the summertime. And I thought I would start doing a couple of videos for you. One of the things that kind of sparked my interest was I found something really cool at Pyke Gear that I bought, and I thought it'd be cool to do a review of it. Now, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm a sucker for grouse. We know that. And one of the things that kind of caught me on this one is that this groove belt, you can get it engraved, comes engraved with a grouse feather on it. I think you can also get a pheasant feather if that's your thing. But anyhow, I was actually looking for a belt that I was going to use with my hunting pants, and traditionally I have used suspenders with my old school pants, and then when I switched over to the Pyke pants and I used the Tongass and the Dakotas, which Dakotas are by far my favorite, it's just personal preference, but I use those suspenders, and you use they're kind of like a First Light suspender or something. I forget the name of them, but they're skinny and they hook into the loops onto the pants. And one of the things that particularly happens with those thinner suspenders that I wear, they kind of stretch out, or they don't really hold up like the bigger ones do. And I guess I could, get some bigger suspenders, but then you got to get the clip-on ones and stuff, and that looks kind of cheesy. And plus, the fact of the matter is I'm hitting that age where I got that Nassau disease going on. You might want to look that one up if you haven't heard of it. But, so I was thinking about getting a belt, kind of ditching the suspenders and stuff. And right about the time of that was when I saw that Brett is using these belts now. These are these groove belts. That it's got a little bit of a little bit of amount of stretch to it and whatnot. And I haven't really opened it up and tried it out yet, so I guess we can consider this video the actual unboxing, if you will. But really cool. Actually has a 94-year limited warranty for groove belt. And now this one you actually have to kind of trim it yourself once you get to where you want, but essentially you adjust it once. It's got a little bit of stretch to it, and it fits up to 50 inches. And again, it's got that cool little engraving on it. Not sure if you can see that or not, but really looks cool. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got here. All right. Okay, so what we have here is, this is the hook system on it. That's kind of unique. It's almost like a magnet type system where it locks in place. Oh, I like that, right? Like, that's not really going to come off on you. Pretty cool. And then what you would do is go ahead and get rid of this. It looks like you have all of this amount here to do your adjusting with. Right, so you would take this and adjust it like you would anything else, and then get it so it fits you, and then come around, loop through, and essentially slides into place like that. That's really nice. Now this is obviously, because it's got a magnet, this looks to be made of some form of metal. I didn't really look it up, and it also looks like if something breaks on here, there's some little star head screws where you can actually replace this mechanism. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. Wow, this sucker's kind of heavy too, and you can see there's a little bit of stretch to it, but nothing that's really gonna go super loose on you, so that's kind of nice. Standard size on this looks like it could fit a lot of things. You could probably fit your holster if you so desire to conceal carry or something like that. Also could probably fit a knife, could fit a number of things on that, but most importantly for me is I was looking for something to kind of keep my pants up, because the the suspender gig just kind of wasn't doing it for me anymore. So I happily found this belt, and I got a really good deal on it. Honestly, I don't even remember what I paid for it on the website, but I mean, you can go into Walmart nowadays and pay about 20 some bucks for a belt, a leather one. So this one looks to be a performance one that'll dry out really well. And probably paid about 40-50 bucks for it. I don't remember. This actually would be a really good, looks to me like it would be a really good Father's Day gift. So this is going out in time, right? Anybody needs to get Dad something that you haven't done yet, you might want to get a hold of Brett. It won't be there shipping in time, but you can most certainly show Dad the email where you purchased that. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to using this, so we'll kind of call this the unboxing and first look at it type video. And hey, he stepped up his game, right? Everybody likes a little bit of bling, so you get a couple of stickers with the order on this one. And we know we like to put stickers on our Yeti coolers and whatever else it may be that we gotta have. But anyhow, this is a first look at this. I'm really impressed with this, so I can't wait to actually use it. Speaking of Brent and Pyke Gear, we're gonna have them on. We're gonna do a live show here in a couple of weeks, talk about some of the new stuff he's got coming out for the year, but more importantly, want to talk about a number of events that he's going to have, and also that we're going to have here at the kennel. Of course, we're really looking forward to the third annual Bonanza Bonanza. If you haven't been to one of those, I really encourage you to come to it. It's basically a mini grouse fest up here in the UP. There's going to be a lot of people here, a lot of good seminars. There's some gear available. And we do a lot of field trips out to the woods to kind of learn more about grouse hunting and, treat it as if we are in like a cooperative here, share information with one another. It's very helpful for newer and novice type hunters. And, we probably spend about half the time in the field. Not to mention we eat some really, really kick-ass meals put together by the folks from the Michigan, Swanky and Weaver, right? I could say the Facebook page, and you guys might know that more. But hey, Joe Swanky, David Weaver, two of the best cooks you would ever have. But those upland folks that raffle off that lunch, those are essentially the same guys that come and cook here. So we get two really good meals out of that. And this year, for Saturday evening, we're going to have Adam Carpenter here playing some music. And Adam is a really, really good dude. Local guy up here in Marquette, kind of a bluegrass folk style type guy. Really, really awesome. And he does a lot of good stuff also for the outdoors. So remember, everything at that seminar that we do is a fundraiser for a veterans hunt. So we really, really appreciate those who come and share that weekend with us. It means a lot to us, and we wouldn't be able to do our veterans hunt without you. So that's a big event that we're going to talk about, and we'll just kind of keep rolling along as we get into the summer. One of the things that I want you to look for real soon is the video about our veterans hunt, and I cannot thank Dave Veldman enough and Brett from Pyke Gear that helped put that video together. It actually gave me some dust in my eyes to think about how far we've come here and what it takes to put that together. And we're going to debut that video this weekend, and I really, really hope you guys enjoy it. And please, for me, please share it. Please share it to as many people as you can, because the more people that we can get to participate in the Bonanza and other events we have here, the more veterans we can take hunting. As it stands right now, we took over a dozen of them hunting this past year, which doubled in size from the previous year. And, you know, Mark Schlick of BDM Gun Dogs has done a really, really good job of reaching out and getting the corporate sponsors to help with it. But we can't do it without you guys and the fundraisers we have here. And we're looking to grow that even more to perhaps where we can even get our hands on a mechanical chair and take a disabled veteran on one of those GEMS trails, which would be really, really cool. So again, we're you know, that video is going to come out this weekend. I'd ask that it, you know, if it moved you in any way, shape, or form, please share it wide so we can get some exposure out there for the event and get some more people involved in the fundraiser. We're going to be keeping an eye on the drumming counts, you know, when those come out, and we're going to be keeping an eye on the hatch. You know, I'll be honest with you, we thought we were going to have a really good hatch this year, but man, when we get into hatch week, and it's different than downstate, it's different than anywhere else. Our hatch here is traditionally the first 2 weeks of June. Now, we had some late drumming this year, so we were hoping it was going to push into the second week of June, but we're sitting here on June 13th. It's been nothing but cold and rainy for the first 2 weeks, so fingers crossed for a rehatch, renest, or let's just hope it was late, because the drumming was extremely late this year. I'll keep you posted on that throughout the summer as we do the videos as well. But anyhow, I don't want to be super long-winded on this. This is the official, you know, first look at this belt that Brent has made available to folks, and then we'll debut that Veterans Hunt video this weekend, and then we'll also gonna have a video coming up on how to fix those dog trail launchers. So I can't thank you enough for all you do to help us here. Again, it really, really matters when you folks participate in the stuff we do here. So with that, I'm going to say farewell for now, and then we will talk as soon as we can. Appreciate all your support. Please give us a like and a subscribe. Thanks from Uncle Grouse.